for your team. Just kind of want to get your thoughts on your performance tonight, and Malik, if you could talk about the way DeAaron played tonight as well.
I mean, obviously we all want to be in position to do this, and you get out there. For me, I wanted to see, how different the game is. I want to see how physical the game really is. How much can you essentially get away with? And I think the first half I wouldn't say shocked, but it took me time to get adjusted to it, and I think he did a hell of a job carrying us through that first half. But in the fourth quarter and at the end of the game, like I said, we talk about this countless times. My teammates are confident in me to go out there and make plays for myself and others. So the least I can do is go out there and believe in myself.
Yeah, man. Fox been doing this all year for us. I knew he was going to turn it on in the second half. It just took him a little minute to get adjusted. That's why we a team. And we got other players out there to do what they do. But, yeah, man, Fox has been like this. He's been great for us all year, and he continue to be great for us.
For both of you, and I'll start with Malik, just Sean Cunningham from Fox 40. Malik, when you came over here, I know we talked about it a lot this year, how close you two are as teammates. What does it mean for both of you to have this type of game in a win in your first playoff experience, knowing your history going back to college and even before?
Yeah, man, that was my reason coming here, to change the culture with my homie, man. And we knew we had a great chance as soon as I came here. We just had to be together, and we stayed together all year. We laugh, have fun, and I think that's why we just out there together and never get down. But yeah, man, it was fun, man. The environment was so great. The fans are great, and I can't wait to play again Monday.
Yeah, like you said, man. We laugh together, we have fun together, but we also go out there and we get on each other. Him and Trey are probably the hardest on me, outside of the coaches on the team. So it's just a connection that we have, and we know that it's never personal. We all want to go out there. We all want to win. We want to see each other succeed. So when you have guys on your team, that'll get on you, but it's out of love because they know what you can do. There's not much more that you really want as a player.
Chris Peterman, Sacramento Bee. Malik, you throughout the year have made it clear that you're pretty fearless and aggressive when it comes to scoring. How far back does that go for you? Like, do you remember your earliest memories in basketball and being aggressive? And DeAaron, how much have you gotten to see that from Malik throughout your friendship, knowing each other?
My whole life, man.
I was about to say.
My whole life. I've been trying to score my whole life, man. And yeah, it's just me, man, learning the game more, knowing my spots. And just not taking bad shots. He helps me with it. He put me in position too sometimes. I put him in position sometimes. But, yeah, man, I've been like this.
Yeah, since as far back as I can remember. But like he said with the taking better shots, he definitely takes better shots than he did some years ago. But for me, just seeing the evolution of his game, not only being a scorer, but being one of our better playmakers, and I think being one of the best playmakers in the league, if not just, off the bench as well. So, I mean, his game's evolved so much, and I think his game is built for a stage like this, where if you have a three, you take a three. If you have a mid-range, you take a mid-range. If you have a floater, you take it. If you get to the basket, you get to the basket. You get to the free throw line, you make your free throws. There's nothing on the offensive end that he can't do, so that just makes our team that much more dynamic.
Mark Haynes, Sacramento Observer. DeAaron and Malik, at what point for both of you guys did you guys know you had something special going on here this year?
For me, obviously, I've been here for a while, so I would say during the summer, to be honest, just seeing the guys that we brought in, even going back to the deadline last year, we kind of saw what we had, what we could do. But then getting Malik and getting Kev this summer and then drafting Keegan, I mean, that's a lot of shooting, that's a lot of length, and that's a lot of athleticism. So once I saw the roster that was being built, I thought that we could be really good. And I think it took us a while to gel together throughout the season. But at the end of the day, I think we're a pretty good team right now.
I knew early, man, especially. That's why I came here, like I said earlier. I seen the pieces. I knew we were going to be a sleeper. So that's another reason why I came here, to wake people up. And I think we did that.
James Ham, ESPN 1320. DeAaron, 40 minutes of play, the 38 points is impressive, but to be honest with you, your defense was probably some of the best we've seen from you in your career. Just how much is that who you have to be, and how exhausted are you after doing that on both ends of the court?
Did y'all see that clip of J.R. Smith, talking about Delhi? Did y'all see that clip? That's just real. it's real. I mean, obviously, you know, I didn't guard Steph the entire game, but like most of the first quarter, most of the fourth quarter, I guarded him. Yeah, that clip is real. Obviously, you know, my team wants me to do things offensively, but and Mike talked about it as soon as he got here. You know, he's not worried about what I can do offensively. He wants to see me be better defensively, and that's something that I'm trying to that I want to take the challenge of doing. And I think we've all seen it in spurts, but I want to be able to do it throughout the course of a game. And playing 40 minutes, scoring 38 points is cool, but just trying to be as disruptive as possible while guarding, if not the best player in the world, the best player to ever, you know, jump shot wise, shoot a basketball, not just off the catch, but off the dribble. The guy's probably one of the craftiest players to ever touch the ball. Just to be able to just try to be disruptive for me, I think is the biggest step, and I think that's kind of something that I don't care to prove to anybody else, but I want to prove to myself that I can go out there and just try to hound, you know, some of the best guards in the league.
Colin Ward-Henninger, CBS Sports. This is for DeAaron. You've been here your whole career over here. You've been here your whole career. I'm sure you've envisioned your first playoff game here many times. I'm just curious how tonight the atmosphere compared.
Truth be told, I actually thought it would be more Warriors fans in, because I've played them 4 times a year for the last 6 years, and I've seen it. But so I think Sacramento showed out tonight. I think it was Trey walked by and he was like, "Yo, this is the loudest arena that I've ever played in." And we've talked about that before. We know what this fan base is about and what they want to do. And like I said, we want to win for ourselves and for each other and for everybody in this organization. But doing this for the fans, just knowing the way that they support this team, you know, through thick and thin, like through really thin. I think it's just a testament to the way they are. And it was definitely a great atmosphere tonight.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.